To be a Michigan Wolverine is great. To be a Michigan Wolverine.
Michigan Fan TV. I ran into my man William. First thing I noticed about William, he's got the walking boot. Are you on the injury list this week, William?
I am, but playing through and going to do my best for tonight.
You know, that's what we love about Michigan. They're tough. They're the toughest people we know. So let me ask you a question. We're just starting to run into some Michigan fans here in Norman. So where'd you come from to get to this game? Like, what's your story?
Went to Michigan, but I've been living in Houston, Texas for the last 8 years. So I flew up this morning, met up with some friends, and ready for the game tonight.
So are your friends being like, are they kind of like saying a lot of stuff about Oklahoma winning this game?
Fellow Wolverines, yeah. So 3 of us are Wolverines, 1 Oklahoma fan. But we feel pretty good about tonight. But obviously, you never know until the game starts.
Yeah, like last week, first game, New Mexico, 18-year-old quarterback Bryce Underwood, clean game.
Oh yeah.
Didn't try to run, which I think was pretty smart. What are you kind of expecting? Sharon Moore, who wants to win this game so badly. He was an Oklahoma Sooner. How do you think he's going to turn Bryce loose today?
I think Bryce in his first game, you couldn't have asked for more. I would say the new offensive coordinator. So I think last week was an adjustment, and tip the cap to the opponent last week. Their coach, Eck is his last name. He coached at Idaho the year before, and they gave Oregon a run for their money. So I think this week, I would expect to see Bryce Underwood run a little bit more, but you never, quite know what, I think the big thing is the O-line. The Oklahoma coach, Venables, is known to do some creative blitz, and if the O-line protects, I think that's going to open up some things, and I expect to see maybe a little bit of a, run play action to help, get Bryce going, but I wouldn't mind seeing a couple QB runs in that first drive. But, I'm hoping for a win. I think the defense looked pretty solid. There was some rocky moments last week, but it was the first game of the year. It was a night game, which I think is going to help us today. But, until the game starts, you don't quite know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and with 85,000 people here, it's intense environment. Michigan hasn't played Oklahoma since, I believe, 76.
Yeah.
I doubt you were even born at that time.
No, it was not alive.
So I know Oklahoma really wants this game really, really bad. SEC team. So, how do you think all of that's going to factor in into how the game gets played?
Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma needs to win. Their coach is coaching for, I'm not going to never want to talk about someone else's job, but it's been 2 years. They haven't been living up to the standard that the Oklahoma fans have. So that's going to be a lot of pressure. They're going to come out, give their best punch. I think at some point, you're going to expect Oklahoma's going to kind of take a little momentum swing, and it's going to be up to Coach Moore, the defensive coordinator, Coach Wink Martindale, to kind of keep the team cool, absorb that punch and continue on. But I think we have 1 or 2 Alabama transfers, including the running back who had some big days, Justin Hayes. I think he played there last year for Alabama, and he knows what it's about. So I hope that he's able to talk to the team and give them that insight. But, it's going to be crazy. It's a night game. It's the game of the week, but go blue.
William, you did a great job. Great interview. Appreciate you so much. Go blue, brother.
Thank you. Go blue.